Hey, what's up broskies? It's Sona, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for today's video because yes, that is right. I am doing a part 2 of that one video where I drew Friday Night Funkin' characters as hot anime babes. Oh, and hot anime babe guy, because I drew a guy as well. A lot of you really loved that video. I'm really happy because I loved making that video. And in that video, I said that I would do a part 2 if we got 20k likes, and as you can see, we definitely surpassed that. So let's do it. So first up on the list, we have the classic Lemon Demon, who everyone loves. It's a very interesting character, and since Lemon Demon is so clearly handsome, you know, why not turn him into a cute girl as well? See how that turns out, because that's what we do in this household. Now, one pretty interesting thing to know about Lemon Demon is that he was supposed to appear in week 2, but Ninja Muffin did end up having a little bit of a hard time mapping the song for Lemon Demon, which is why there's only 2 songs for week 2. But then people discovered the files for Lemon Demon, and someone actually took it upon themselves to map the song themselves. So technically, Lemon Demon was played as a mod, but at the same time he wasn't, because he was an official character. He just wasn't put in yet. And then Lemon Demon finally made his first actual official appearance in week 5. Week 5 was based around like a Christmas setting, and Lemon Demon appears during the last song where he sings about eating people, because that's kind of just what Lemon Demon does. All he really cares about is wanting to consume human flesh, and something about making girlfriend into a soup by boiling her alive. You know, the one time we actually hear English from this game, instead of beep boop boop bop, we hear a demon who has a lemon head talking about cannibalism. Or is it cannibalism? Because he is a lemon? I guess it's not. Well, sounds legal. So I knew this was gonna be a very interesting character to draw because, I mean, look at that face. Just look at it. I was pretty scared to draw this facial expression, but I gotta say, one of the things that I love about Lemon Demon is that his face is just vibrating violently 24/7. I mean, like, look at this. That's pretty cool. Instead of making the original lemon head, I made the hairstyle in the shape of the lemon. Not really sure what you would call this hairstyle, but some kind of pigtails that are just stiff in the air. Use a lot of hairspray. Had a pretty fun time drawing Lemon Demon's very intense facial expression. Think it turned out pretty nicely, and I put some sparkles in the eyes because, you know, kawaii desune, right? Gave some nice little blushies on the cheeks as well. And Lemon Demon always having his hands like that up in the air, it kind of reminds me of those cute anime girls that wear like oversized clothing and their sleeves go over their hands, so I incorporated that into this design. I gave Lemon Demon a very baggy oversized sweater dress, and I made the sleeves go over the hands, and I think it fits pretty well. Gave her some knee socks, put some lemons on the knee socks, put a ribbon around the neck to make it a little bit less plain, and last but not least, I gave Lemon Demon a soup spoon because Lemon Demon just loves talking about turning people into soup, so why not make her dream come true? She's like the waifu that cooks for you, but you have no idea what's inside the soup. And with that, our waifu housewife version, I guess, of Lemon Demon is finished. I think she looks really cute. I like her design. You know, the face is still pretty disturbing, but I think all the cuteness that I added to it helped balance it out a bit. Hashtag lemon waifu supremacy. Okay, so next up we have Boyfriend, who is the main character at Friday Night Funkin'. Long story short, he's a midget who cannot speak English and he can only speak in robot noises. And then he meets a cute girl who he wants to smash, so he beatboxes against her parents and anyone else who comes in his way. And despite his short height, he has some questionably large feet, but let's not get into that. Since he's the main character, Boyfriend actually was the first person that I was gonna draw in my first video, but I also really wanted to draw Pico really badly, so I did that instead, and now we're drawing Boyfriend in this video. His design is really simple, but it just fits him perfectly, and I love it so much. It was a little bit hard to come up with a design for Boyfriend's female version because I didn't want it to look too basic, and I actually ended up having to draw this character twice because I didn't like how the first version turned out. And don't worry, by the way, if anyone wants to see the first version, I'll show it at the end of this section. One thing I did know is that for sure, if Boyfriend was a girl, he would definitely be a tomboy. There's no question about it. I made Boyfriend's hair kind of, you know, swoosh to the side a little bit more, so it looks a little bit more flowy. And in the back, I gave her a long, really spiky ponytail. Kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog now that I'm looking back at it, but it is what it is. And then I also made a little bit more hair dangling on the side. I really love how this hairstyle turned turned out, to be honest. Oh yeah, and I also made the hat facing frontwards instead of backwards. Well, actually no, that's a lie. It's not frontwards. It's facing sideways, but it's still not backwards like the original. And since Boyfriend loves singing so much, I put a cute little music note on the hat. I thought that would be a nice little addition to it, give it a little bit more personality. I turned Boyfriend's plain white t-shirt into a crop top hoodie with short sleeves as well, and on the strings of the hoodie is also cute little music notes because I love them. And you can't see it yet, but since I didn't want it to look too much like the original design, I also made the sleeve parts red to give it, you know, a little bit more color. I gave her a belly button piercing because, again, I imagine her to be a huge tomboy, and I feel like there's a lot of tomboys out there who love piercings. At first I was thinking of giving Boyfriend shorts because they're a girl, but at the same time, I felt like it would be too basic and it would take a little bit too much away from Boyfriend's original character because he's wearing these big pants and like these big shoes and whatever. So I wanted to keep the baggy pants, so instead of making them fully like the original, I made them cut off at the ankles and then made the pockets really big. I think it looks cute on her personally. I left the shoes the same, but I gave her some what are those called? Like those black gloves that have the finger holes cut out. I don't know what those are called, but I could definitely see a female version of Boyfriend wearing those, so I gave her those as well. I had a really hard time coming up with a facial expression, but I ended up doing this like I don't even know what to call it, okay, but it's cute. Alright, so here we have Boyfriend, or technically girlfriend because it's the girl version, and she is done. I love how she turned out. I think she's my favorite out of the bunch that I've drawn in this video. She's super cute and precious, and this is the one that I drew at first, but I scrapped because I wasn't satisfied with it. I think the second version looks way better than the first one. So yeah, I'm really proud of this, and I hope you love it too. So last but not least, we are drawing Skid and Pump from the Spooky Week, or should I say Spooky Month. So these characters are actually from Sir Palo, who I've been watching for quite a while now. He is a really cool artist, and he makes some really funny animations. But yeah, so Skid and Pump are from Sir Palo's series called Spooky Month, which I've watched a little bit of, and I think it's pretty cool. And these characters obviously ended up being put into Friday Night Funkin', so we're drawing them as cute girls. I think these characters are pretty different from the rest of the characters in Friday Night Funkin' because, as you can see, they are more childish and they're really high energy, and they're also two characters, so I'm drawing two characters for this instead of one technically. Definitely took me a while, so I hope you appreciate that. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, both of these characters are from week 2, and week 2 is actually pretty hard. Like, I've beaten most of the songs of Friday Night Funkin', but I still have yet to beat South. I'm not even kidding. I just can't beat it. Even on the easy, it's hard for me. Maybe I just suck, who knows. But yeah, I really love the song for these characters. I love the voices that are used, and Fuki's is my favorite song from that week. And as you can see, these characters both have really simple designs. I mean, Skid is a skeleton and Pump is a pumpkin. Not really much else to say about that. They're really short and they're wearing all black, and yeah, that's basically it. I mostly draw human characters, so I did end up humanizing these characters quite a bit, but I still think they look pretty similar to, you know, pumpkins and skeletons. I gave Skid some short, straight white hair, kind of like a bob cut, but it's a little bit more choppy. I put some lines on the mouth like how Skid has in the original, but it kind of ended up looking like she needs chapstick because her lips are so chapped. I gave Skid this kind of jumpsuit type outfit where the shirt and the pants are both connected, and then I also put a cute little spiky bow tie, and then on the suit I put the ribcage design that Skid originally has because I still want it to look a little bit like a skeleton, and then I gave her some white stripes on the sleeves. Pump's hair was a little bit more difficult to figure out because, I mean, they're a pumpkin. It's a very round, circular, lumpy shape, I guess. I kind of just made Pump's hair go all over the place. I gave them a giant curly swoop in the front of their hair. I think that looks really cute, by the way. For the most part, I tried to make the hair look like a pumpkin as much as possible, but still adding my own little personality and pizzazz to it. I ended up turning Pump's stem into a little top hat. I thought that was really cute. I love the top hat. Good job, me. That was very clever. And when it came to the clothing, I gave Pump a very round, poofy dress because, again, I wanted to make the design look very round, like a pumpkin. I made the sleeves very, you know, puffed out. I made the dress really puffed out. I just made everything like a giant fluff ball, I guess. I know the only green part in Pump's outfit is the stem, but I wanted some more color in there instead of just black, so I added some greens in the dress as well. Then I gave her some leggings into the dress, and then I gave her some cute little stubby black heels. And I gotta say, okay guys, like, this pose, like drawing two characters on top of that, drawing this kind of, you know, complicated pose where they're on top of each other. It was pretty hard, you know, it took a while, but I really like how it turned out. They're done, by the way. This is what they look like. They're very cute. Cute little kids just, you know, looking for candy, beatboxing. These characters are very wholesome. Maybe a little bit too wholesome for Friday Night Funkin', but I think they look really cute. I like how they turned out. Let me know if you like them as well. And also my boyfriend said that my version of Skid looks like Chara and Sans from Undertale combined, and now I can't unsee it, so thanks Gabe, I appreciate that. So yeah, broskies, there you have it. That was me drawing some more Friday Night Funkin' characters as cute girls. And if you're wondering, I didn't draw any guys in this video because there's barely any female characters left that I can gender bend. But yeah, so these are the characters I drew. I hope you like my concepts. I think they turned out really, really good. I especially like the boyfriend one. That one is my favorite. Let me know your favorite in the comments. And also, I don't know if this is officially gonna be a video yet, but I'm thinking of actually gender bending some Friday Night Funkin' mod characters from the modding community. I think that would be pretty cool. So if this video gets 30,000 likes, then I will probably end up doing that. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see that in the comments. And with that, I'll see you broskies in the next video. Bye!